are pleased to have Mr. Braden Hill, entrepreneur and digital marketer, to give a talk for video marketing and UX. He is an entrepreneur and digital marketer born in Sydney but now living inside the Google cloud. He started his career as a marketing graduate and then marketing manager at UNICEF Australia for 5 years. Then worked alongside Neil Patel, the world's big digital marketer, on his startup picks Quick Sprout and Crazy Egg. So, digital marketers and entrepreneurs, now we have Mr. Braden Hill to take us on video marketing and UX. So, Mr. Braden, now the platform is yours, so you can start up with the session.
Fantastic. Great to be with you guys. Thanks for the previous speakers. Learned a lot already today and going to continue learning. So, touching on a very important subject today. So, video marketing in 2018. So I'm going to really go to the origin of it today. I'm going to teach you actually what is the best way to make videos online in 2018 and increase the revenue for your business. So a bit of background on me. I work with startups and I also do angel investing as well. And a big part of this is actually producing videos which can be very valuable for every kind of business. So just a couple of quick stats before we start off. So I'm sure you've all heard of some of these before, and I'm sure you're all really good digital marketers. You know how important video marketing is in 2018. So obviously YouTube is now the second largest search engine behind Google. 74% of all traffic is actually coming through video now. So massive percentage, and there's still a lot of companies and a lot of people that aren't really leveraging the full power of video in 2018. So it's obviously great for SEO as well, organic SEO, obviously on social media, the big platforms like Facebook and Instagram, they're really giving a lot of preference to video content, really bumping that up in their algorithms and organic rankings as well. And I mean, video is just a great way to make yourself or your company an authority in the space as well. Can also open doors. So a good example I like to use, back in 2015, I applied for a job with Neil Patel, the famous digital marketer, and there was over 1,500 applicants to the job. And the way that I got the job is that I did a video resume. So you can see that the power of video, it can go through all the different layers of your business. It can be used for personal branding, and a lot of people on LinkedIn today are using LinkedIn video, and they're really catapulting their personal brand and their products through this way. For e-commerce as well, really important. So 64% of people that watch a product video are more likely to purchase your product. So I mean, you'll see the big fashion sites like ASOS, they do, and Zappos as well. Tony Hsieh's startup in Las Vegas, the biggest shoe website in the world. They have a product video for every single product. So when I visited Zappos last year in Vegas, they were saying that, yes, it took them a long time. It was expensive. It's a bit of a slow burn process. But after they did a product video for every single shoe that they sold on the site, their traffic, sales, conversions went through the roof. So as I said, we're going back to the origins. We're going to actually take you through the steps on how to create your first online video. So the next big YouTube star could be in the audience today, and the next big LinkedIn video star. So LinkedIn, when Microsoft acquired LinkedIn, they started to really put a big emphasis on the video content. And I'm sure you've seen on your LinkedIn feed, the people that are posting the regular quality LinkedIn videos, they're getting a lot more engagements, a lot more likes, and they're really building themselves up as an authority as well. So one of the most important things to think about when you're creating these videos is that the human attention span is now shorter than a goldfish. So a goldfish attention span is 9 seconds, and the human attention span is now 8 seconds. So it's reduced from 12 seconds down to 8 seconds in the last 7 years. So I mean, we can thank people like Mark Zuckerberg for that. So social media has really, and devices and the mobile sort of generation has really reduced our attention span, and we have to think of this when we create videos for our audience. So the first part is the actual script. So our team, we like to use Google Docs for the script so everyone can collaborate together. Keep it conversational. No one likes boring technical presentation. I mean, people, as I said before, we've got an attention span of 8 seconds. You really have to grab the reader's attention as soon as your video starts. So keep it conversational, like you're at the pub having a conversation with someone. Obviously, avoid boring boring buzzwords and stuff like that. Always rehearse before you record as well, and break the script up into 1 and 2 sentences. Chunks like that keeps it impactful, and keeps your viewers' attention as well. So the good thing about being a digital marketer in 2018 is that we all have a powerful camera right in our pocket. So most cameras now are 4K, at least 1080p, so pretty decent quality, and the cost of equipment of producing a video has fallen dramatically in the last years. I mean, there's cheap sort of portable tripods that you can pick up off eBay for a very reasonable price. You can use a second smartphone near your mouth for audio. So the problem is if you have your primary smartphone that you're filming with, or your DSLR that you're filming with, and you use that for audio as well, the audio is going to be quite bad, unfortunately. They're not designed to be an audio recorder as well. So if you have a second smartphone, for example, and you have that on the voice recorder app, you can then sync up that audio track, which will be closer to your mouth, and record better audio. You can sync that up with the video, and that will give you a much more professional video for a cheap price. And what I like to edit in is Adobe Premiere Pro. I use the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, so Adobe Audition for audio. There's a few free tools as well. So I mean, you've got if you're using a Mac, you've got Final Cut Pro. If you're using PC, there's a program called Camtasia as well, which is really user-friendly and easy to edit with. But I'll touch on some more editing points later in the presentation. So obviously important, it's good to not be uptight when you're presenting. Get loose, shake out your body, put on a smile, and I mean, it's not a live video, so you can keep doing takes if you don't get it right, reshoot, and just don't take it too seriously, and you'll come across much better on camera. So actually shooting the video, don't use any sort of fake plants or cheesy backgrounds. Maybe try and go outside, try and get some nice natural lighting. And as I said before, the first 8 to 10 seconds of the video needs to have the most important part. I mean, why is the viewer watching it? Need to grab their attention as well. Of course, don't be too hard on yourself. Like, you're just starting off, you're just starting to record your first couple of videos. I mean, you're not going to be a Hollywood actor. You're not going to be Brad Pitt or Ryan Reynolds straight away. It's like anything. It's practice. If you keep practicing every day, maybe just shoot a few videos for yourself on your phone, get comfortable in front of camera, it's going to really improve over the short term. As bonus today, if you guys do shoot any of your first videos, feel free to send them to me via email. I can give you a critique, give you any pointers on how to make these videos better in the future. So another thing about video creation as well, we can repurpose these videos and use our camera equipment for different parts of the business as well. So a good example of this is obviously webinars. when I worked with Neil Patel, we had a webinar that sold a info product called the Advanced Marketing Program. So this was a high-priced product. It's $997 for an online product. And the best way that we sold this was through the webinar. So we gave a 1-hour video presentation similar to what I'm giving now. And the great thing about video, it puts you over as an authority in the space. You can teach your audience, provide them with real value. I mean, value that, it's almost like being face-to-face. It's the next best thing. And obviously, face-to-face selling is a lot easier than selling via email, telephone, and display ads and stuff like that. So I've just got, if you guys are interested in doing webinars, I've just got a couple of points and best practices that we used to use when I was working with Neil Patel. And if you want any more webinar tips, feel free to email me after the presentation and I can send you some more information on how the whole process works. So as I mentioned before, product videos. So Forbes Insights found that 60% of people prefer watching video rather than reading text. So I mean, as I said, all the big fashion sites and a lot of e-commerce sites are now starting to have product videos. Great for SEO, great conversion lifts. So as you can see here, 46% conversion lifts for products with a video versus products without. And Big Commerce actually found that consumers are 64 to 85% more likely to purchase after watching a video. So explainer videos are obviously really popular now as well, especially in the cryptocurrency market. Everyone has to have an explainer video, and the header section of their websites are really important to get the unique service proposition of the product across. So I mean, these are pretty important for a lot of businesses. So obviously it states who you are, what you do, and why the customers should buy, use your product or service. So an example, when I was doing some work for Crazy Egg, one of Neil Patel's startups, we added an explainer video which brought in an additional $21,000 a month, just because people could see what the video does. A good video demonstration, as they say, a video is worth 1,000 words. So I've got a couple of sources down here. So swipefile.com, that's got some of the best explainer video examples on the web that you can have a look at. And I've also got a guide link down here, how to create a killer explainer video. So the next one is video pitch follow-ups, and this is something that we've been using and testing for about 18 months now. So if we're pitching to a potential client and it goes well, we actually make a custom video, so a video pitch follow-up. So sometimes we film this before we even go to the meeting. We dress in the same clothes. We have it all ready to send. So as soon as we get back to the office, we can hit that send. Send the email with the video in it. Keep the connection, keep it fresh, and hopefully they can take action a lot faster. So we've seen, we did a bit of a test. So the people that we send the video pitch follow up to, as opposed to the people that we don't, we see a 70% uplift in the people that we send the video pitch follow up to. So it's good to bring in other team members as well, so they can start to know the team in the video, and just put you over as an authority. And if you show that you can work well together, start building that rapport, they're much more likely to go with you than someone else that doesn't have this video pitch follow up. So I've got some examples here in the PowerPoint. So you can email me after this presentation and I can send you through some examples of some good product videos. So this is how we do it in here as well. We just insert the video link into the email with the video pitch follow-up, and then they can click straight through to that. We personalize it with their name and talk about stuff that we did at the meeting. So here's an example of video content has worked well for Moz. So I met Rand Fishkin, the former CEO and founder of Moz, at the Growth Marketing conference in San Francisco last year, and he was saying that video can be slow burn, and the results can take time to come. Obviously, there's a lot of resources that go into the production of videos. Can be expensive, but we've gone through a couple of ways today where you can keep the cost down. But over time, it's like organic SEO. It might not work overnight, but over time, it's going to give you it's going to maximize your ROI on your efforts. And Moz has a great example. They have a weekly segment called Whiteboard Friday, and this is where they educate their users on different SEO strategies and the latest news in SEO, a lot of tutorials. So, I mean, one of the best ways to use video is obviously to educate your potential customers or your current customers and add value through video and education. So a quick tip on actually embedding your videos. So a lot of people use YouTube as their primary home for videos, and they'll just embed the YouTube embed code on their website. So I mean, if people find your video through YouTube, there's only a 0.72% click-through rate to your website as well, so very low. So what we do, and the sort of best practice around this, is we embed the video with a video playing service. So the market leader at the moment is Wistia, W-I-S-T-I-A, Wistia.com, and they have a very SEO-friendly and user-friendly plugin that allows you to embed the video on your site. Then you're getting the link juice from that video. I mean, you fill in all the tags, and then Google sees that it's embedded on your site, and your site's going to get served a lot higher in the search engine organic results. Another good stat around this is video is the most effective way to build backlinks, and as I said, increases your chances of getting served on the first page by 53 times. So I mentioned Wistia in the last slide. So they actually have a really good community, a Slack community that you can join for free. And it's where people share their learnings on video, production techniques, and everything that you need to know if you're getting started with video marketing. So it's free. I definitely recommend checking out the Wistia community on Slack. I've got the link down below. So a lot of times when I see people starting out in video marketing and producing videos, I mean, they want to do everything themselves, and it's what they call superhero syndrome. So, I mean, a lot of entrepreneurs like this, a lot of digital marketers, I'm sure there's a lot of you listening right now, you like to do everything in your business. You like to do the accounting, you like to do the website design, you like to do the email marketing, and if you're like that, you're going to want to do all the video stuff yourself. So what I have to say about that is there's a lot of work that can go into producing a video. And while you could teach yourself, it's really time consuming, especially the editing of the video. So I mean, there's some great ways to work with some cost-effective freelancers. So for example, the editing of the video, that's probably the most time-consuming part. And if you're not an editing expert, it can be quite difficult to make the video look appealing. So, I mean, you put all this work into the video, into developing the script, you work with your team, you've shot the video, so it's a real shame if people don't edit the video properly and, make it catchy. I mean, as I've highlighted before in the presentation, average human attention span is only 8 seconds. So a lot of this comes to the editing of the video as well. So I definitely recommend, working on your business, not in it. If you email me after this presentation, I can email you through the details of the personal video editor that I use. It's quite cost effective, and if you mention that I sent you, he'll also give you a discount on his current rate. Something that Neil Patel told me when I was working with him was the importance of headlines. So if you create a video, you've obviously done a lot of work. You've developed the script, you've shot the video, you've edited it, and then people, might post it on YouTube or their website, and they might not even think about the headline, which is a real shame. Because, for example, on YouTube, no one's going to find it if you have a bad headline. So I've just got a couple of slides in here that will help you, develop a headline, And I've also got some tools in here like BuzzSumo. So if you want to know what video content that you should make, what video content your customers want to see, you can actually go to tools like BuzzSumo. You can see, you can enter in your keyword, your area that your business is in. You can see what people are sharing, what type of content they want to see, what type of content is popular. And you can use this as a framework to build out your video strategy content plan. Got a couple of headline tools in here as well, and just a few formulas that will help you really get that fantastic headline that's going to get people clicking on your video. So a couple of other video resources here. So as I've mentioned before, Wistia is a great tool, and they also have a great learning library. So a lot of different videos that will help you get started, a lot of sort of hacks and do-it-yourself stuff. If you're just starting out, you want to test video before you buy some better equipment. Then I've got Sandwich Videos. So this is a startup based out of Los Angeles. They do a lot of explainer videos for big companies like Slack, Uber, and Airbnb. So they're definitely one of the top companies in this space, and they have all their previous explainer videos. So if you want to get some inspiration, if you want to see what the best explainer videos look like, I definitely recommend going to Sandwich Video. And BeReal is another company that's quite good as well. So obviously music is important with your video as well. So I've got a link here to my personal collection of royalty-free music. It's over 100 tracks that you can use with your video for free. Another good educational source is the Vimeo Video School, which is quite, it's got some really good demonstration videos and step-by-step, so that's similar to the Wistia Learning Center. And the final resource I have here is Crayon.co. So it's a market intelligence tool. There's a free version as well. So you can search your competitors, you can see how they're using video, and you can see what's working in your space now, so you don't have to waste money testing different things. You can use what's working already. So as I said before, feel free to send me your first video that you made for feedback, and I promise I won't be too hard on you, and I'll give you some tips that will make it easier as you move forward, and you can start creating quality video content that increases your business's revenue. So thanks for listening, guys. I just want to do a short presentation so I could take some questions at the end. Obviously, video is a massive industry, really important. You can see how much emphasis the social medias are placing on it. Really good way to build your personal brand, sell more products if you're an e-commerce company, and improve your SEO. So, I mean, there's really no excuse in 2018 for not doing video in some way. So you guys can contact me here, and also looking to meet interesting startups and founders, advisor opportunities, and investment opportunities. So definitely get in contact with me. I want to hear from you guys, and I will take some questions from the audience now.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Brielle Hill. So it's very wonderful session with you on video marketing and UX. So you have shared many more informative information for the participants, so that they would have a clear idea about how to do the video marketing. So thank you so much with your session. Thank you.